Aristotle Onassis is a name synonymous with wealth, glamour, and boundless ambition. Yet, behind his grand persona as one of the wealthiest and most influential shipping magnates lies a tale of survival, resilience, and strategic vision. Born in 1906 in the thriving Greek community of Smyrna, now known as Izmir in modern-day Turkey, Onassis grew up in a privileged family of entrepreneurs. His father was a successful businessman, and Aristotle was exposed early to the workings of commerce and enterprise. However, the world he knew was on the brink of collapse as the tides of history shifted. In the wake of the First World War, Turkey's geopolitical landscape changed rapidly, especially as tensions rose between Greece and Turkey. This was a time of intense conflict and nationalist sentiments, leading to the Greco-Turkish War, which spanned from 1919 to 1922. For many Greeks living in Asia Minor, including Onassis's family, this era brought tragedy and upheaval. In 1922, Smyrna was engulfed in turmoil. The city, which had been a cultural and economic hub for the Greek diaspora, was invaded and ravaged by Turkish forces. Thousands of Greeks were killed, and entire communities were displaced as the Turkish army sought to reclaim the land from Greek influence. Young Aristotle witnessed the destruction of his hometown, the looting of his family's properties, and the annihilation of their businesses. The prosperous life his family had built was dismantled, and, amidst the widespread violence, Onassis found himself facing a harrowing choice: stay and risk death or flee and embrace an uncertain future. Onassis chose to escape, embarking on a treacherous journey that would take him from the horrors of war to the unfamiliar shores of Greece. His escape was marked by hardship, danger, and a resolve to survive against all odds. By the time he arrived in Greece, Onassis was penniless, a refugee in a new country, and without the wealth that had once afforded him a life of comfort. Nonetheless, his spirit was unbreakable. This early trauma and adversity planted within him a fierce ambition and tenacity that would shape his future. Once in Greece, Onassis faced a harsh reality. He was a young man with limited resources in a nation struggling with the aftermath of war. To make ends meet, he took menial jobs, saving every drachma he could while observing the world around him. He began to study markets, trade, and business practices. With the knowledge he gained from his father's teachings, Aristotle started to formulate a plan to rebuild his life. He knew that his ambition and entrepreneurial spirit could eventually elevate him from poverty, even if he had to start from the ground up. Onassis's journey took a significant turn when he seized an opportunity in the tobacco industry. Tobacco was a highly prized commodity, especially in the markets of Latin America, where Greek tobacco had a reputation for quality. Recognizing a niche, Onassis made a bold move. He pooled his limited savings to invest in a tobacco export business, focusing on shipping Greek tobacco to Argentina. This venture would prove to be his first major success. His intuitive sense for business and his ability to forge valuable connections enabled him to grow his trade rapidly. Soon, his reputation as a savvy businessman began to take root, laying the foundation for his entry into international markets. Driven by ambition, Onassis ventured to Argentina in pursuit of greater opportunities. Buenos Aires was a burgeoning center of commerce, and Aristotle saw an opening in the export-import sector that he believed could set him on a path to wealth. He quickly established his own business, utilizing his social skills to build a network of influential contacts among the city's elite. The Argentinian capital provided him with both the environment and resources to experiment, refine his strategies, and accumulate capital. Argentina was also where Onassis's attention turned to a domain that would forever alter his trajectory, the shipping industry. He began investing in ships, initially focusing on smaller vessels and eventually acquiring tankers that could transport oil. Onassis's vision extended far beyond conventional shipping. He saw untapped potential in the transport of oil, particularly as global demand for petroleum surged. Unlike others, Onassis did not seek pristine, brand-new vessels. Instead, he bought older ships at discounted prices, refurbishing and modernizing them to reduce costs. This strategy allowed him to scale his fleet quickly without incurring the immense costs his competitors faced. Through this cost-effective approach, he steadily built one of the world's most powerful shipping empires. Onassis became known for his shrewd business tactics, his ability to identify lucrative opportunities, and his willingness to take calculated risks that others deemed too dangerous. As Onassis's shipping empire expanded, so did his influence. He diversified his interests, investing in various sectors, including oil refining, tourism, and real estate. Each venture bolstered his wealth and solidified his status as one of the most powerful figures in global commerce. His empire was not built solely on his business acumen but also on his ability to cultivate relationships with powerful and influential people across the globe. Onassis befriended politicians, royalty, and celebrities, building a vast network that granted him access to exclusive opportunities and protection. His personal life, marked by high-profile relationships, became almost as famous as his business achievements. Onassis was romantically linked to the opera singer Maria Callas, a relationship that captivated the world. Later, he would marry Jacqueline Kennedy, the widow of U.S. President John F. Kennedy, further elevating his public profile. These connections not only brought him media attention but also reinforced his image as a man who had ascended to the highest echelons of society. Onassis adeptly used his fame and relationships to promote his ventures, often leveraging his public persona to enhance his business interests. Through his relentless ambition, Aristotle Onassis transformed his initial experiences of loss and displacement into a springboard for unprecedented success. His life journey, from a young Greek boy fleeing his burning city to a shipping magnate who controlled a global empire, is a testament to his resilience, ingenuity, and unyielding drive. Onassis's legacy endures not only through his business achievements but also through the Onassis Foundation, which he established to support education, health, and culture. His story continues to inspire those who seek to overcome adversity and rise to greatness against all odds. Aristotle Onassis was more than just a wealthy businessman, he was a visionary who saw opportunities where others saw obstacles. His ascent from the ashes of Smyrna to the heights of global success illustrates the power of determination, adaptability, and strategic thinking.